Ready to dive into the wild world of population records? Today, we're uncovering the top 10 most populated countries of 2024, but with a twist. Get ready for some surprising stats, quirky facts, and maybe even a few hilarious hiccups along the way. Buckle up because this demographic roller coaster is about to get wild. 1. China. With a population exceeding 1.4 billion, China stands as the world's most populous country. Its demographic landscape has been shaped by a combination of factors, including historical policies like the one-child policy, urbanization, and economic growth. China's population is predominantly Han Chinese, but it also comprises various ethnic minorities. The country's rapid urbanization has led to the development of megacities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou, where millions migrate in search of better economic opportunities. However, this rapid urbanization has also resulted in challenges such as environmental degradation, housing shortages, and social inequality. Despite these challenges, China's population remains a key driver of its economic growth and global influence. 2. India. India's population is poised to surpass China's in the near future, making it a demographic powerhouse. With over 1.3 billion people, India's population is incredibly diverse, comprising various ethnicities, languages, and cultures. The country's population is predominantly young, with a significant portion under the age of 30, which presents both opportunities and challenges for its development. Urbanization is on the rise in India, with cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and Bangalore experiencing rapid growth. However, India also faces significant challenges related to infrastructure, healthcare, and education, as it strives to accommodate its growing population. 3. United States. As the third most populous country, the United States is home to over 330 million people. The country's population is characterized by its diversity, with immigrants from around the world contributing to its cultural tapestry. The United States is a land of opportunity, attracting people from all walks of life in pursuit of the American dream. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago serve as economic and cultural hubs, attracting talent and investment from across the globe. However, the United States also grapples with social and economic disparities, as well as challenges related to healthcare, education, and immigration. 4. Indonesia, with a population surpassing 275 million, is the world's largest archipelago nation. Its population is characterized by diversity, with hundreds of ethnic groups and languages spoken across its vast territory. The country's demographic landscape is marked by rapid urbanization, particularly in cities like Jakarta, Surabaya, and Bandung. Indonesia's youthful population is a driving force behind its economic growth, with a growing middle class contributing to increased consumer spending. However, the country also faces challenges such as infrastructure development, environmental sustainability, and social inequality. 5. Pakistan. With a population exceeding 225 million, Pakistan is one of the most populous countries in the world. Its demographic landscape is characterized by a youthful population, with a significant portion under the age of 30. Urbanization is on the rise in Pakistan, with cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad experiencing rapid growth. However, the country also faces challenges related to poverty, education, and healthcare, particularly in rural areas. Despite these challenges, Pakistan's population remains resilient and resourceful, contributing to the country's cultural richness and economic potential. 6. Nigeria. Nigeria, with a population exceeding 220 million, is the most populous country in Africa. Its demographic landscape is characterized by diversity, with over 250 ethnic groups and languages spoken across the country. Nigeria's population is predominantly young, with a significant portion under the age of 30, making it a demographic powerhouse with immense potential for economic growth and development. However, the country also faces challenges such as political instability, corruption, and insecurity, particularly in regions affected by conflict and terrorism. Despite these challenges, Nigeria's population remains resilient and entrepreneurial, driving innovation and progress across various sectors of the economy. 7. Bangladesh. with a population exceeding 170 million, is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. Its demographic landscape is characterized by a youthful population, with a significant portion under the age of 25. Urbanization is on the rise in Bangladesh, with cities like Dhaka, Chittagong, and Khulna experiencing rapid growth. However, the country also faces challenges such as poverty, environmental degradation, and political instability, particularly in the aftermath of natural disasters like cyclones and floods. Despite these challenges, Bangladesh's population remains resilient and hardworking, contributing to the country's economic growth and development. 8. Russia. Russia, with a population exceeding 145 million, is the largest country in the world by land area. Its demographic landscape is characterized by diversity, with over 190 ethnic groups and languages spoken across the country. Russia's population is predominantly urban, with cities like Moscow, St. Petersburg, and Novosibirsk serving as economic and cultural hubs. However, the country also faces challenges such as population decline, low fertility rates, and emigration, particularly among young people seeking opportunities abroad. Despite these challenges, Russia's population remains resilient and resourceful, contributing to the country's rich cultural heritage and economic potential. 9. Brazil. Brazil, with a population exceeding 215 million, is the largest country in South America. Its demographic landscape is characterized by diversity, with a rich mix of European, African, indigenous, and immigrant influences shaping its culture and society. Brazil's population is predominantly urban, with cities like São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Brasília serving as economic, cultural, and political centers. However, the country also faces challenges such as social inequality, crime, and environmental degradation, particularly in regions affected by deforestation and urban sprawl. Despite these challenges, Brazil's population remains resilient and vibrant, contributing to the country's cultural richness and economic potential. 10. Mexico. Mexico, with a population exceeding 130 million, is the most populous Spanish-speaking country in the world. Its demographic landscape is characterized by diversity, with a rich mix of indigenous, European, and African influences shaping its culture and identity. Mexico's population is predominantly urban, with cities like Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey serving as economic and cultural hubs. However, the country also faces challenges such as poverty, crime, and political instability, particularly in regions affected by drug-related violence and corruption. Despite these challenges, Mexico's population remains resilient and dynamic, contributing to the country's cultural vibrancy and economic growth.